Alright, chat. As promised, we are back again. Just a short break. Long enough for me to get up, do some stretches, get another glass of water. We're good to go. And of course, game is being dumb because it doesn't like it when I click out of the window. There we go. Alright, chat. Let's get into this. Let's get our rookies lined up. Wait. What? No, never mind. I thought we had already done this guy. We did not do this guy. Anyway, let's make it hot, chat. Let's make it hot. And Bob McBobberstein roll into the chat on a Saturday a little bit late. Saying, what it do? Good to see you, Bob. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday for a later than usual stream. We're playing some XCOM 2 today. And Czechoslovakia Ball says hi. Well, good to see you, Czech Ball. Glad to have you. Hopefully you're having an outstanding weekend so far.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Alright, let's do this. Hopefully the mission doesn't bug this time around, but if it does, I will use console magic to fix it again.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for
Been
years,
fine, waiting on a
keeping
mod
the
project
exact
to be
meeting
wrapped
points
up. Well, there you
straight
go.
we need to know. You'll split into 2 squads,
I think mods
rendezvous with
are
each
some of the
faction,
best
and
parts
bring-
of games oftentimes. I mean, obviously I play a lot of modded games.
Proceed to the first set of coordinates.
Alright, let's go.
The coordinates to the rendezvous point now.
Central.
We've plotted the most direct route there. We
Central.
don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll
Central.
be meeting other than his name, Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war.
Can we
Can we
stop the drama?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole
Alright.
point of this intervention.
Reapers
Alright,
are
here we go.
born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by XCOM.
I can't fast forward
damaged
through this
and
chat.
dormant all these years.
We're gonna
These
have to watch it
devices
again.
Still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function. We were
So as you
there,
can see,
Doctor.
there's a lot of
You're better off
similarities
having
in this
missed it.
mission. I don't know if the map is exactly the same,
This looks
But
kind of
there's-
like home.
but there's definitely a lot of similarities in the maps for these scripted missions. Done some open XCOM mods as well, currently localizing one into Japanese. Yeah, I'm surprised sometimes at how many people are still playing
No
open
more time
XCOM.
for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things.
That's a
they
testament
still
to
look
its
like
staying
people.
power.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is
Alright, so we
one,
just
more will
need to get
follow.
through
You
there.
must not
So I
hesitate
mean,
to
we
destroy
can do this
These
the easy
creatures'
way.
DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human.
We can just fight our
Perhaps
way
the
through
result
them.
of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject
Unless-
themselves to that?
Hear me out,
Cannot
chat.
imagine.
When the
Unless
governments fell,
the
millions
people
starved.
choose to not
Many
get
fled to
kill
cities
shots
such as
when they
this
shoot.
To scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
But fire the weapon, please.
Good riddance. These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots,
And there's
we
that
will
pod
prevail.
being woken up. So we'll go ahead and take this donkey out as well.
Tell your gods I'm
And with that donkey down, we're already revealed, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and reload so we're ready next turn. And then let us continue to move up.
We can do this, team.
There we go, there we go. We don't have any more to see, so we'll go ahead and Overwatch, try and grab one of these guys as they're running out of the building at us. You missed. Oh, they don't even want the regular
My
XCOMs.
people have encountered
They
these
want the
beings
Reaper.
Before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Take you out, unless once again our mans decides not to get the kill
My life
shot.
is in your hands.
There we go. At least somebody knows how to get a kill shot in this fucking mission. Outstanding.
One of the
Outstanding.
men. I need more ammo.
Go ahead and reload for me. And then we'll just go ahead and sprint it up. Doing much better this time around than we did last time. Last time it took us like 4 turns to get this far and one of our people was almost dead. Because Commander is the stick it in and break it off difficulty.
Things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna move up here with
Got
you.
it.
And you won't be able to do anything, but that's okay because what we can do instead
says
is
I am
move our
to
other
obey.
people up here and we'll take some pot shots. Outstanding. Again, at least somebody in this motherfucker knows how to get kill shots. Well, maybe I gave you a
Might
little
leave
too
a
much
trail
credit.
at least.
Maybe I gave you a little too much credit. Hey, you managed to kill an enemy that only had 1 health. Congratulations. Proud of you, son. I'm proud of you.
I feel much calmer. What's a sniper with no bullets?
Oh my. That line was way louder than it needed to be. Don't you do it. Don't you do
These
it.
creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become
There we
little
go.
more than they are.
And you get the free action, so go
Yeah.
ahead and just sprint forward for me. And that's gonna unlock this
Extraction
last
point is
pod
close.
on the
It
evac
looks
zone,
like
which
these
we can
things don't
hopefully
wanna make it
clean
easy
out.
for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent in time.
So let me see. If we move here, all right, we got
Moving
good
out.
target lines of sight from here. So we go ahead and take the shot. Outstanding.
For the Reapers! I cannot hunt without bullets.
And then we'll go ahead and
I must
reload. Now, our man's here, who has not had a great track record. I think we're probably going to take a little damage because I ran our man's a little too far ahead here. But them's the breaks. If we can spread the damage by putting them both up here, then maybe we'll be okay. None of these guys are dashers, they're just regular lost.
We risk all this for Praetel Mox?
Alright,
If he
there we
is
go.
Not what you say
Outstanding.
He is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Now that you've done that, you go ahead and sprint forward. And then we'll have your buddy... Oh. Oh, you can actually make it to the evac zone.
Yeah.
Well, in that
yeah,
case...
Got it.
Let's
Moving
do
is
this. Take the shots.
Probably a
Outrider. What are you fucking doing right now? What are you trying to do right now? Are you trying to scuff this whole mission? We had a good thing going here for a second. And you are ruining it.
Leave the back up to me.
Alright. Now we just get Outrider into the evac zone, and this section of the mission is done.
One closing in on this position.
A swarm.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to
Outstanding.
Moss. Proceed to
Outstanding.
the rendezvous and await their
Again,
arrival.
going
Oh,
much
we'll
smoother
be there.
than last time around. And I know this seems very easy, but also the thing to remember is that this is the very, very early game. This is still, like, this is the hand-holdy part of the game. We haven't really gotten into the challenge yet. And that's part of the reason that we reduced the difficulty, because we were seeing, like, in-game level challenge, but we were at the very beginning of the game.
Looks like... Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers, were created
All right.
by the false gods of this world to serve
Let's get into
and
it.
die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more. And our prowess in battle.
Man, we're not gonna be able to get up there. Alright, that's alright. We'll leapfrog it.
In
We'll
close
leapfrog it.
combat, none can stand opposed to us.
I hear
Yep.
them.
Yep. Alright, alien activity. There's our purifiers. These are not the bullshit, hyper-accurate pistol purifiers. I have removed that mod.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
Because getting a pistol
were
reaction
not
and a
meant to.
primary reaction
Purifiers
on
were
the same
created with a
turn at
singular
point-blank
purpose,
range,
to contain the drop
as I
the
said
lost.
before, is
We
10
must
different
eliminate
flavors
this
of
patrol
bullshit.
quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me.
Let's see,
Take 'em
34%, no good. We'll go ahead and put you on Overwatch. Same story here, we'll go ahead and move up, and depending on the situation, do we have a decent shot? 67%? I don't know if that's worth it. I feel like we just Overwatch it.
Going on guard.
And then our man's Mox.
Changing position.
You dumb motherfucker. That is not where I told you to go. Alright, well that's a 3-turn cooldown for a misclick. You love to see it. Yeah, 67% is like 15%, which is basically 0%, so, you know. There we go, that's one purifier down, and you're gonna have to break cover. So hopefully, I mean, I was hoping we get a little more damage than that, but I'll take it, I guess. And this man's is literally gonna torch the entire block to try to set my person on fire. You gotta admire. You gotta admire the determination.
Moving.
Let's see, which is the one that I think, you know what? Let's just bring him in. Let's reel him in. Get over here.
Their service the patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me.
Dim grazes. Yeah, the grazes. Like, don't get me wrong. I like that they give you grazes in the game because it allows you to get some damage versus, you know, the old system where it was pretty much just you either hit or you miss. But man, the number of grazes that you see in this game, I'm just like, nah, man. Alright, so maybe it was the Purifier mod. Maybe it was the Purifier mod that was causing the issue, because
Purifiers may be down,
we didn't have
but
the problem this
unfortunately,
time. Everything worked
that
the way
our
it was supposed to.
extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The
Thank you,
lost.
Tygan.
The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost. Dracula.
Alright.
Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description.
We're just gonna sprint it out, boys. We're gonna sprint it out. Are crits more likely to make purifiers blow up? I don't know. I think it might just be a base percentage. Like, you're X amount % likely to cause the explosion. It's weird. Like, there may be more to it mechanically than that, but I don't actually know the answer, to be honest with you. Alright, they're very close. They're very close.
Reverberated throughout most of the city.
You know what? I kind of want to take this opportunity to get some kills.
The only reaction I will accept from them is
I mean, what's the point of taking rookies on this mission if you're then not going to actually level them up?
Booth to the ground.
I want... And maybe we get lucky and take out both. We'll get 1 kill, maybe 2. Only 1 kill. Alright, that's fine.
These lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
So we'll take you out first. Get the guaranteed kill.
almost out of ammunition.
That's okay, don't worry about it, Worf. We'll take care of it, buddy. Take out the other one.
My ammo is depleted.
We'll take the free reload. And then we'll fire again. Outstanding. Good job, Worf. Good job. Wait. Chad, did I do a dumb? I think I did a dumb. Where's the extract? Oh, we gotta hold position, and then the extract is over here. Got it, got it. I thought I did a dumb for a second and I was going the wrong way.
Readings are all over the place. The lost are almost right on top of you. That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
You have 1 mod project thing on the
Holding
workshop.
position.
Do I have a mod project? No, I don't. I do not.
No problem, boss.
Let's see. We'll just take the shots. Again, free experience. Again, assuming that we actually get the kill shots. That's gonna be the trick. Outstanding.
That's it, I'm out.
Go ahead and reload for me, buddy. And then I want you to fall back as well. And we'll take whatever shots we can... Oh, alright. We got some that are getting a little closer on this side. Fair enough. Try taking them out as well. Alright, outstanding. That's the promotion.
Tango handle.
And, I mean, I could take another shot before we reload.
Tango Bravo eliminated. Grabbing ammo.
Alright. Doing better. Doing better. Much better than we were doing last time around. Much, much better than we were doing last time around. I like to post a link, but I'm nervous it'll get auto taken down. Oh, it absolutely will. Nightbot does not like links.
I reload.
With that being said, I will tell you the same as I tell anybody else. For the sake of self-promotion, I normally don't do this. I'm gonna make an exception for you. However, if you abuse the link privilege that I'm about to give you, you can and will be catching a swift ban. So, just keep that in mind. But there you go. 60 seconds. If you got a link, post it now. And make sure not to rick and roll chat.
Tango Papa eliminated. Direct hit.
Oh, good lord. You and your friggin' grazes.
We take from the elder stock.
And we'll just continue to farm up this XP. You know how it is. You know how it is. All right, chat. Let me check this link. Let me check this link. Yep, okay. It is a legit link, chat. You are safe to check on it if you like. Looks like Terror from the Deep. So, if you're into Open XCOM, perhaps give it a check.
It is dead. Need ammo. Reloading.
Again, I don't typically do self-promotion stuff for other people here in the stream, but it's a long stream, and I'm feeling generous, so...
Watch order confirmed.
Alright, we'll just do some Overwatch here in case some folks come rolling out of there, and of course, there they are.
It's still moving.
I am the victory.
And there's our evac zone.
Found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The
Well, thank you,
Lost are still
Central.
converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem. I'm going.
Alright, there we go. Let's get our people out of here. We got one more section of this mission that we need to do,
I move.
where we're gonna fight the
Outrider, the
Chosen
first
and
team should
some
be
of the
waiting for
Lost
you ahead.
again.
I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it.
And
in the
then
end.
we'll call this
That
mission
depends
complete.
on the Reapers.
And here's our loading screen again, as you do. As you do. I don't know why it's taking so long to load.
Rendezvous point directly ahead.
Your
All right.
Reapers face a being such as this.
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
So we'll have to see what happens. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be immune to Overwatch no matter what.
I am but one of their instruments.
I'm pretty sure that she's always immune to Overwatch, but I'm still gonna put everybody in Overwatch just in case.
Whatever you say.
Because if she's not, we are gonna blast this lady. Nope, not literally, not frag grenade. Not right now, anyway. We'll frag grenade later.
Affirmative.
Always has shadow step. Yeah, I kind of figured.
Stand ground.
You know what? Let's just hunker down then. If she's already gonna have shadow step by default, then I'll just go ahead and we'll just hunker down. Increase our oh shit. My bad. Try to increase our defense as much as possible before she shows up. And there it is.
So many have already fought.
Alright, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch it. Okay, so has Shadow Step and Revenge. Chance to return fire on missed shots. And yeah, so it looks like the same strengths and weaknesses.
And yet my work is never done.
Fun stream, but need to go. Thanks for the stream. Have a wonderful rest of y'all's weekend. You too, Rex. Again, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being a part of the XCOM initiative. And hopefully have a great rest of your weekend as well. And hopefully we'll see you next week on the next stream too. Alright, let's do it. Let's go ham, Chet. Let's go ham. Hi! Get flanked, nerd!
And you'll have to do better than that.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Let's see. I'll go ahead and move down here. I don't remember, though. Is the Claymore a free action? End's turn. No, it is not. Alright. Can't fire the weapon for some stupid... Oh, we don't actually have the, We don't actually have the line of sight. That's okay. We'll throw the Claymore and then blow it up with somebody else. Let's see. You can get down here.
Seems doable.
Can I? So if I throw the frag grenade, will it set off the claymore as well?
Get ready for
I have to
surprise.
know. I don't know if that actually counts.
I had not
But it did
expected
enough
this
damage.
conflict to be
So there you go. As soon as she shows up, we're immediately making her run off.
Surprise me, XCOM.
Unfortunately, explosions are just gonna draw in the lost even
Will
more.
that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Well, I hope I get this crew card. Like I said, it's a little bit rough on commander difficulty, but veteran,
Meaning that thing
not as
just
much.
rang the dinner bell for every remaining
Because the
lost
game
in the
doesn't
city.
blatantly
Accurate
cheat
assessment.
on every
The
single dice
entire
roll.
lost biomass
At least
seems
not
to
as
be
much as it
converging
normally
on
does.
this position.
Can I
Let's
can
get
I have
you
control?
all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get
Now can
moving.
I have control? No? How about now? Can I have control now? Okay, there we go.
Taking point.
We're just gonna rush it. And again, I'm gonna use the free headshots to attempt to continue to keep the forward momentum. Unfortunately, I think this person might have the most trouble because they're coming from the farthest out. So they're gonna be a little farther behind everybody else. A lost swarm is very close. You don't say. I like how they just like do front rolls as they move. And here's
Initial
the
analysis of
BS.
these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy.
The
Perhaps they're not the
the
mindless
pod
automatons they
activation
initially appeared
scramble
to be.
plus the
An
extra
intriguing,
move
if
BS.
not horrific possibility.
This is also going to be harder with the dashers because they have 4 health, and that means that they are going to be harder for our rookies to kill. But that's okay.
No compromises.
I agree, no compromises.
Good riddance. I'll need more ammo soon.
Don't worry about it, Outrider. We'll take care of it.
Death to the invaders. My ammo's gone.
There we go, get the reload in. I think we've pretty much cleared the field except for this one dude, so I'm gonna go ahead and move up a little farther. The sooner we can get into the building and out the other side, the better. You go ahead and take that shot, and you
Okay.
completely whiffed it. Outstanding.
Yes, Commander.
Remember, I've said this before, never underestimate the rookie's ability to completely screw over whatever plan you have in the works. Whatever you think your plan is, never underestimate a rookie's ability to ruin it.
There.
Alright, you had a 78% chance. Not great odds, but you got the shot anyway. Outstanding, and you earned the promotion. You love to see it. I guess we can go ahead and move you forward as well. Again, keep that forward momentum. We might take some damage as they come piling out of the building, but I don't want to give them too much free real estate.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Has been
Well, that's
sending
not good.
purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
I'm tired.
All right, what do we get? I don't want to take that shot. Let's see if we can take a shot with somebody else who's actually more likely to get the kill.
I will go.
You actually got a shot on some other folks. So 3 to 4 damage, you're not really all that much more likely to get the kill shot, but you can get this kill shot for sure. So take that shot.
No one will mourn them.
And then maybe you get the kill on this one. Time to up them rookies. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Alright, so you, because I put you here, you go ahead and take the kill shot. Because I had a feeling that somebody was going to screw the pooch on this. And then we'll move you up here so that we can get a peek around the corner, and that'll give us good... Oh, mama. Alright. Things are getting a little hairy. It's alright, though. It's alright.
I can handle that.
It ain't over till it's over.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Like, unlike when we were doing this before, on the harder difficulty, like, this actually feels like we have a chance to win it.
Target neutralized. Going on guard.
I move.
Like, it is a challenge that can be overcome, rather than just, yeah, just a few new friends. Only about a dozen or so, no big deal. I mean, if you see... You have the active versus the killed. Like, the active will tell you how many enemies are on the field. So yeah, we still got a few friends. Still got a few friends yet.
I'd gladly fight for the team.
Oh, another swarm. They aren't even fucking around now. They are throwing the kitchen sink.
Service is over.
Tango's down.
The whole kitchen sink.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still,
Feels like Call to
I feel
Arms. Yeah,
revulsion
kind
at
of.
What happened to this place, to these people?
I believe you.
Alright, so... I mean, I shouldn't. I know better. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Can I? I can't get them all, but I can get all these donkeys.
Got it.
Do it.
Tired.
My man's just underhand tossed that thing. That's how many fucks he gives. He was just like, eh. Alright, we'll take this shot.
Volk says hello. I'm out
Then
of
we'll do the
ammo.
quick reload. Now we need to move up.
No problem, boss.
We'll continue to use the overwatches to try to keep our people safe. Assuming that our people actually hit their shots. Again. Might be asking a bit much, I realize.
I go as ordered.
Alright. Take out that donkey.
No more weapon depleted.
And then you got one more shot. Go ahead and take it. There we go.
I have no ammo. Reloading.
We'll do the reload. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just, what? Move, please. Thank you. And we got no shot, so we'll go ahead and overwatch.
Taking point.
You got a few shots. You are probably going to take some damage just because you're falling behind. I think that might be unavoidable. Hopefully the overwatches will cover you. And they are just... The game is not fucking around. So much for the overwatch.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all
We'll continue to
like
move
you,
forward
that
as
is
best
a
we can.
likely possibility.
The issue is that we're gonna keep running out of ammo and have to reload.
Moving as ordered.
Alright. Fuck it. Take the shot. Again, as long as you continue to hit, we should be okay. I don't know why you keep focusing on that dasher. Like, what is it about that dasher that you are so enamored with? Alright. For some reason, you gotta graze on that guy. These things happen. Please get the kill. Alright, you didn't get a graze. Outstanding. You're gonna... That's a thing that's gonna happen. Why did you miss? Why are you donkeys suddenly missing?
Food to the ground.
Like y'all were doing fine a second ago, and now all of a sudden you're missing 95% shots.
Hostile eliminated.
This is not how you make it back home alive, you dipshits.
To that position.
If y'all want to live to see Sergeant, you better get your shit together. Can I... XCOM? There we go.
I am the victor.
Go ahead and give me an Overwatch. And you can also run up here. Since you're the farthest behind, you can play catch up. Mox, buddy, you had one fucking job.
Additional lost converging near the
You had one job.
I advise caution. It would seem the lost are on to our strategy.
Game figured the run needed some balancing. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you think you're gonna get out of here scot-free, do you? Well, we got some news for you. That's okay. I think we're in good shape. I think we're in good shape. We will go ahead and move you here. Need to get that reload. And you also need to reload, so we're just gonna sprint you to the finish line. Alright, there we go, there we go. And here comes another group. This actually works to our advantage, because if there's any of these rookies that haven't gotten their promotion yet, this will be a good opportunity to make sure that everybody is getting their promotion before we evac. And it looks like they are. Outstanding.
As you order.
So yeah, we won't even bother fighting anymore. We'll just hop on the Sky Ranger and GTFO. There we go.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
The game does not want to let me fast forward through this cutscene, so you guys get to watch it again. Enjoy.
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow.
There's one thing I hate more than anything in video games, it's skippable cutscenes. Or unskippable cutscenes.
Time to return home, traitor.
Like, if you were gonna take a headshot, that would have been the perfect time to do it. Just like, blam, right in the forehead. She's usually standing like 1.5 feet taller than Mox.
No easy task, but we managed to get the Reapers and the Skirmishers to cooperate for once.
Alright, well there we
That
go.
in itself is an accomplishment.
Mox gets captured, but that's a given. Yeah, I would love to see that mission have a different result based on your performance. That would be really cool, but that would require XCOM to be something that it's not. But yeah, everybody got promoted, including Outrider. You love to see it. We also got our first scientist. We got some soldiers ready to get married. You love to see that as well.
Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off.
So you're both
they know
rookies.
each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair
Okay,
for
chat,
additional
listen.
tactical capabilities.
Normally, I kind of
Advanced
min-max with the
officers might be
bonds,
more
right? And I
resourceful
try to
than your
bond
average
soldiers
trooper,
together
but I
that,
doubt our
like,
forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for
Central.
Titan to look at. Especially
shut
since
the
he's
fuck
not
up,
asking for a live
please.
one.
Can you
There's
go
not a whole
5
lot that
fucking
surprises
seconds
me
without
these days,
expositing at
I'm
me?
definitely curious to see if the chip
Please,
we
can I
pulled from
have
the
a moment?
commander really is connected to the ones
No?
Advent's been
Okay.
using in their captains.
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about these gene therapy clinics lately. It's tempting, right? You can treat your body like garbage and stop in for a quick tune-up and you're good to go. Of course, if you believe the rumors, you might also get yourself turned into an Advent burger.
Are you fucking done, XCOM? Can I have just a second? I mean, I could mute the game, crappy sniper. You wouldn't be able to hear it, but I still can. Anyway, so normally I try to min-max with the bonds to try to have soldiers that, like, complement each other, right? But on the flip side, there's just something about, like, these two rookies that went into the middle of the zombie apocalypse together and just happened to gel on the battlefield and decided they wanted to work together, and now they're bond mates. Like, normally I min-max it, but there's a part of me that wants to just go ahead and bond them as rookies now. And, you know, don't even like, whatever they become, it's whatever. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. We're doing it. We're doing it for the story, chat. We're doing it for the story. No, we don't need a Bond poster. Good lord.
The resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a
All right.
covert action alongside
There
them.
we go.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Man.
We may have chosen a different
Yeah.
means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
I swear. Like every 5 minutes. Hey, we need to exposit at you for 3.5 minutes. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Alright. So, we got some more soldiers that need promoting. I don't normally rename the hero characters, chat. Do we rename the hero character? What do you think? Now, keep it as Outrider. I mean, I'm more partial to that, to be honest. Alright, we'll leave it as it is. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how much use we'll get out of the Reapers, and, like, the Templars are really good by themselves. The Skirmishers and the Reapers, though, kind of lose some of their utility with Amalgamation, because not only can you get classes that do the same things that they do, but you can get classes in combinations that actually do what they do, but do it better. So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll go ahead and promote the soldier, though.
Take a more flexible approach to training than
So we got
traditional
distraction.
soldiers.
A kill with a
They can
claymore
often
puts the
learn
Reaper into
multiple new
shadow.
abilities
That's
with
not
each
too bad.
promotion. They will adapt to
Provides an
follow your
additional
choices,
utility
Commander.
slot. That's pretty good. Squad sight. Squad sight is always good for any kind of sniper. And then Shadow Step does not trigger Overwatch. I mean, you kind of have to go with that, right?
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding
Like,
of
if
our
you have
tactics
the
and
ability to take
capabilities,
Shadow Step, you
something
pretty
we
much
refer to
always
as
take Shadow
combat
Step.
Intelligence. Because
It's
of
too
their
good.
unique experiences in the field,
Central.
our faction soldiers
Central.
from the Resistance will gain access to
Shut
new abilities based
up.
on this combat intelligence.
Jesus. Every 10 seconds, I swear. Again, and I've talked about this when we were playing Metal Gear Solid 5 as well, but like, holy shit, this era of gaming where it was just non-stop tutorial exposition, just bombarding you with it constantly all the time. I forgot how bad it was, but good lord. Single-player game is really no other way that the system allows you to interact with the story. I mean, that's fair, but like, why do I have to download a mod to get rid of all that BS voiceover that I don't want any? Like, you know what? Never mind. I'm a little irritated by it because we've already done literally all of this shit once already today. I don't mind sitting through it for the folks that haven't seen it before. It's just like, because we've literally done everything that we just did, we've already done once before. Only we did it 10 times harder. So maybe my nerves are just a little shot. Maybe I'm a little cranky because it's 8:30 at night and I'm fucking hungry. But we gotta name some soldiers and we gotta do some promotions. So get your number pads ready because we are going to be picking some classes. All right, here we go. Next on the list, well, would you look at that? We're seeing a lot of names all of a sudden. We're seeing a lot of names that have been on this list for a long fucking time. Northern Ireland. Why does that feel appropriate for some reason? And here we go. Vio Player is the next name on the list. Jack Vio Player Lineman, or Linehan, I guess. Vio, I don't know if you're still out there. Again, I know it's a little bit late and a lot of folks still aren't around, but there we go. Vio Player is now in the game. So, here we go. Here's our classes. And Vio, if you're still out there, now's the time to tab back in. If you want to weigh in on the class, because otherwise we're going to let chat make the decision. So, we've got an Assault Grenadier Commando, which isn't a bad combination, but the grenade launcher is better for long range. Let's see, we got Shadow Corpsman Commando, which we've already learned in this game at least. Corpsman is kind of a combat medic class, so we can essentially have a downgraded Reaper that also gets some combat medic abilities. I don't remember Kolowski, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then, of course, we have Marauder Support Commando, where, you know, bullpup grenade launcher, essentially. Again, not a bad combination. The Marauder, because they're able to shoot and move, is pretty good. So what do you think, chat? What do you think? 1, 2, or 3? And again, for those of you that are curious, all this information over here on the right will tell you how many of each class and weapon type we currently have. Looks like 1's by a narrow margin. Oh, well, no, never mind. There's a 3. There's a 3 to tie it up. Cody throwing in a 2 just to make things interesting. Hey, get those votes in there. Get those votes in there. Are y'all trying to tie it up on purpose? Is that what you're doing? You trying to troll me right now? Alright, seems like 3s. Seems like 3s. Chick Bull, I have used alphas before. I wanted to try Amalgamation because I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I've never actually used it before. So, I figured on this playthrough we'd use Amalgamation. And wait, isn't alphas a add-on for Amalgamation? Am I thinking of something else? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't remember now. It's been a while. Again, it's been like 4 or 5 years since I played this game. It's been a long time. Alright, so we get the Marauder, we get the grenade launcher, we get Knife. Knife attacks against nearby enemies, use 1 action, and do not end the turn. So essentially you get some close range combat, similar to the Assault class. Alright, and I mean obviously we're going to leave the grenade launcher equipped on him. So next up, who is next on the list? Well, here's another name that I feel like I've seen, probably not in the chat today, but I know they've been around. We have, today, Elijah Snow. Again, another name that's been on the list for a long-ass time. Little weird that Elijah Snow is a female, but we can fix that. I can't leave their name as Elijah and then have them be a female. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
They could be doing anything in there.
You better take that bandana off. You're out of uniform, motherfucker. There we go. Alright. And we need to promote. We need to do the promotion. So here we go. I think Alphas is a different thing. It might be. I don't remember. Like, the role, or the mods that I was using years ago is, like, completely wrong. Like, a lot of those mods either don't exist or haven't been updated, and, like, it's a whole thing. But let's see. We got Paramedic, plus Combat Medic, plus Combat Engineer. That's a lot of medicing. We got a Rookie with a Blade Master, so we get the Assault Rifle benefits, plus the Sword. And then we got another Salamander with a Grenade Launcher combo. Again, heavy duty, flames, and explosives. So chat, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? 1, 2, or 3? Do we go with the Paramedic Combat Medic, the Rookie Sword Master, or the Flamethrower Grenade Launcher? Yeah, don't forget, the Paramedic has a flamethrower, so both of these classes have flamethrowers. It's like a lot of 2s. Lot of 2s. Oh, wow, the ones are coming back around. Nah, I think the 2s have it. I think the 2s have it. A rifleman with a sword is going to be an interesting combination, but I'm willing to give it a try. Or we could, instead of the sword, we could focus on the executioner. Give them the shotgun. Let's see. Let's have a look at the loadout. Because the sword is always good, but the shotgun is also pretty good. So, adaptation of concealable pre-invasion weaponry has 2 shots per mission without upgrades. So the sawed-off shotgun can do a lot of damage up close. Like, the sword doesn't do as much damage, but obviously it doesn't have ammo. The problem is you have to be literally in a square next to the enemy to use it. Whereas if I remember right, the shotgun not only is heavy damage, it's short range, but if I remember right, it's heavy damage and it has a cone. So it might be worth it to go with the shotgun on him. Just to focus down a little bit. Because we don't have anybody that's really using the shotgun. Also, there's just something about a dude carrying around a sawed-off double barrel on his back. I guess that's big dick energy right there. That's some Mad Max energy right there. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Let's see. Then we got next name on the list. Who do we have next? We have... another name that I know I've seen in chat today. Friendade. Friendade, who's also been on the list for quite some time. And let's see. Friendade, are you still out there in the chat? If so, now's the chance to weigh in on your class. If not, we will make the decision for you, whether you like it or not. And Bronze Johnson rolling into the chant. I don't know, that sounds like a good tactical decision. I mean, I've said this before, but even a broke clock's right twice a day. Also, I gotta say again, and I know I said this before when you got gifted the sub, but I gotta say it again. I like the name. Bronze Johnson. I like it. I like it. Alright, let's see what we got. We got gunner support with an officer, so that's actually not that dissimilar from the default gunner class. So the gunner, by default, gets the cannon, the grenade launcher, and can eventually get a holo targeter. This is basically just that class. Then we've got Salamander Combat Medic Commando, so again, another flamethrower with a gremlin, this one focusing on combat medic skills. And then we've got another Infantry Blade Master Combat Engineer, so basically like the rookie with the sword, we now have the ability to take an infantryman with the sword. Now, rookies and infantry have slightly different skill trees, but they're very similar in terms of battlefield role, as far as how you use them. So, what do you think, chat? 1, 2, or 3? Do we go with a traditional heavy gunner? Do we go with a flamethrower? Or do we go with another line infantryman? To be fair, we currently have 5, 6 plain infantry folks. We only have one heavy gunner at the moment. Oh man, chat is divided. Chat is divided. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it, well, you know, I probably shouldn't have said anything, because now I feel like I'm skewing it towards one. But I do think we need another heavy gunner. I think only having one is going to be a bad choice, so we'll go ahead and we'll do the heavy gunner. It's a little bit basic bitch in terms of their abilities, but that's not a bad thing. Like, the basic heavy gunner is a good class. It's not a bad class at all. So again, we have the suppression by default, we have the grenade launcher, we have the holo targeter that we can take. Unfortunately, because it's based on a tool, we either take the holo targeter or the grenade launcher. We cannot take both. But we get 2 grenades right off the bat. So we could, but no, we can't take the rocket launcher either. Damn it. I was gonna say we could take the rockets, but we can't do that. So we'll just have to take grenades instead. That's okay. Again, somebody with some heavy firepower is good. We do need more heavy firepower on the team. And then we got one more. Who do we got next on the list? God damn it, I always click on biography. Let's see, sorry, hold on, I gotta cross some names off the list before I start accidentally reading them again. And here's one that was a recent addition, because I actually remember this person. And we got Jotunbane Gaming. I'm just gonna shorten that to Jotunbane. And I don't think I've seen Jotun in the chat today, but I know they're coming and going. But Jotunbane is in the game now, finally, and let's see what classes they've got. We got another gunner, combat medic, combat engineer. So again, heavy gun with a gremlin to heal. We've got another flamethrower medic with some additional corpsman medic abilities. So we could be basically doubling up. Hey, there's Jotunbane. Yeah, you finally got in. So Jotun, as always, as is tradition, if you want to speak on a class, I will give you the choice out of the 3 that we have. If not, we'll leave it up to chat. We'll let chat decide. So we got a heavy gunner with some medic, we got some medic with some medic, and then we got some shadow, some essentially wish version of Reaper with some medic. Flame medic, alright. Flame medic it is. I assume you mean this one, the paramedic with the chem thrower. You want the flamethrower medic? Oh no, that's Kolowski. That's me. Kolowski, get the fuck out of here. Jotun, what do you think? What are you thinking, buddy? Combat medic is the... So, combat medic is more of like bandages and status effects. Whereas the corpsmen, at least my understanding, is that they're more of like a healing, yeah, wrong purple name. It's more of a healing class, whereas the combat medic is more of like stopping bleeding, waking people back up, that kind of stuff. Feeling like 2 would be cool. Alright. Flamethrower medic it is. Of course, the advantage that we have learned is that the paramedic also gets the meta spray, which basically lets them use their flamethrower to spray magic med juice all over people in a cone so that you can heal entire groups of people at one time if they're close together.
At this point, we need all the help we can get.
Anyway, so there we go. You guys have seen this before. We got the meta spray, plus we've got the corpsman, which grants a free med kit, and we have the engineer, which gives them the stun gun, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna use that. We could, but as we learned on the commander difficulty playthrough, we really do need a backup weapon, because if you're trying to take cover with the flamethrower, it's difficult. So there we go. There we go. We got almost everybody named. We've got everybody made it up to squatty. The only person we're still waiting on is this last rookie who is still currently in training. But, well, I mean, this may come as a surprise to you guys, but so, like, I have Streamlabs that has a chat box from Twitch, but then I also have the Stream Manager open in my web browser, which also has a chat box. And, like, the color of y'all's names in Streamlabs is different from what it is in the Stream Manager. So I'm never sure what color your name actually is. But anyway, so we got everybody upgraded, except for our last rookie that's still in training. They're gonna be in for 4 more days. So that will probably be one of the first things that we do next stream, is get that trainee out of there, get them named up and promoted, and then we'll continue with the campaign. But as I said, it's already been, well, at this point, it's been pretty damn close to 9 hours, chat. This is the longest stream that I have done in a hot minute. But you know, again, it's been a long time since I played XCOM 2, and it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and playing XCOM 2 again with the mods and all this other fun stuff. So it has been an interesting experience, chat, and I'm glad that we decided to do this. Again, it has been fun. At any rate, let us go back to the office, and as I said, we will close out the stream, and I'm gonna do it pretty quickly because, again, I'm very, very tired and very, very hungry at this point. I have not eaten all day, and Mama needs to get some food. Mama needs to get some food before she caves in. So that is priority number 1. Also, Urs, I need to send you the list of names over there on the Discord so you can get the thing set up for people that want to do cosmetics. So for those of you that have not been here when I was talking about it earlier, or if you missed that part of the discussion, for those of you that are now in the game, if you have your name in the game and you want to have any input whatsoever over the way that your character looks, then you will need to join the Discord. If you join the Discord, we will, Erst will at some point, it may not be tonight, but at some point in the near future, we'll be setting up a board on the Discord specifically for this XCOM 2 playthrough. So for those of you that want to put in notes about your appearance and whatnot, you will be given exclusive access to that, and you can post that in there. I only want to see it from people that are already in the game, not from people that, like, you know, in anticipation, hey, let me tell you all about my character. We're not going that far with the RP, but if you're like, hey, I would like it if my character was not a female, or hey, I would like it if my character had a porn stash, or if you're megas, and you could be like, hey, I would like it if maybe the porn stash that you put on my character, you would maybe take that off. Except, nah, I'm not going to do that, megas. You're stuck with that porn stash. You're just going to have to live with it. But you get the idea. So for those of you that want to provide that feedback, that notation on how you want your character to look, things like that, be sure to join up on the Discord and look to join up on that board when it goes live. I don't promise anything. As always, I reserve the right. I hold the executive decision-making ability, so I reserve the right to do what I want, when I want, how I want. But I am willing to take your input. I also promise that I may not necessarily get around to doing it. Again, I've said before, I have a very limited amount of time to play games every week, and the majority of my game time is spent with you guys here on the stream. So, if I'm able to find the time over the course of the week, I may work on putting in some of your notes, but I promise nothing. So if you send me something on the Discord, if you put something on that board and you don't see those changes reflected, do not get butthurt about it. It's just, you know, I'll get to it if and when I can, or I may decide that whatever changes you're doing, I don't like, and I'm not going to do it. So, again, no expectations. You're using channel points. You're not paying money for it, so I owe you nothing. But I would like to give you guys some input. Yeah, I'm the decider. I'm the big decider, big brain, big smart, big smart. I know the things. I do the things. There's something wrong with this banana. Anyway. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me on a Saturday, for being here. You know, whether you spent a minute here or an hour or 10 hours here, again, those minutes are precious, and I appreciate every single one of them. Whether you're here for 5 hours or 5 minutes, it all matters. So again, the world is a roller coaster of challenges, and we don't have a lot of time left on this planet, so I appreciate you guys being here on a Saturday and making this another outstanding stream like you always do. And of course, I want to remind you, like I always do, that your life has value and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise, and I'll see you next time.